Do you ever wonder about the thin line that separates law enforcement from the public they serve? Imagine, for a moment, the startling reality of law enforcement officers mistakenly storming into a home only to end up taking the life of an innocent man. This is not a plot from a Hollywood thriller, but a shocking and tragic incident that unfolded recently. Senior Airman Roger Fortson, 23, who was based at the Special Operations Wing at Hurlburt Field, was in his off-base apartment in Fort Walton Beach when the shooting happened on May 3rd. An event that has sparked not just concern, but a wave of curiosity among the global community. Deputies responding to a disturbance call at a Florida apartment complex burst into the wrong unit and fatally shot Roger Fortson, who was home alone when they saw he was armed with a gun. Deputies descended on what they believed to be the residence of a dangerous criminal. The reality was a stark contrast. They had the wrong address, and the young airman was not involved in any criminal activity. The confusion and chaos that ensued during the raid were only the beginning of a nightmare. Officers misreading the situation, opened fire, tragically ending the life of Fortson. This left the community devastated, the family grieving, and the public in shock. In the aftermath of this incident, reactions have poured in from all corners. The police department found itself under intense scrutiny. Attorney Ben Crump, along with the community, rallied in support of the grieving family. A turning point arrived when the police department acknowledged their grave error. The admission, while a small consolation for the loss of a life, signaled a moment of reckoning. It underscored the pressing need for improved training and oversight within law enforcement agencies to prevent such tragic mistakes in the future. Attorney Ben Crump said in a statement that Fortson was on a FaceTime call at the time of the encounter. The woman said Fortson was alone in his apartment when he heard a knock at the door. He asked who was there but didn't get a response. A few minutes later, Fortson heard a louder knock but didn't see anyone when he looked through the peephole, Crump said, citing the woman's account. The woman said Fortson was concerned and went to retrieve his gun, which Crump said was legally owned. As Fortson walked back through his living room, deputies burst through the door, saw that Fortson was armed and shot him 6 times, according to Crump's statement. The woman said Fortson was on the ground, saying, "I can't breathe," after he was shot, Crump said. Fortson died at a hospital, officials said. The deputy involved in the shooting was placed on administrative leave, pending an investigation. The circumstances surrounding Roger's death raise serious questions that demand immediate answers. The military also wants answers and are waiting for the results of the ongoing investigation, Crump said. "We are calling for transparency in the investigation into Roger's death," Crump said. His family, the community, and the public deserves to know what occurred in the moments leading to this tragedy and loss of innocent life. Share your opinions, your voice matters. And remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more updates on viral news stories like this one. This conversation is just getting started.